Matt from Modal Electronics, and this is our Craft synth. So Craft synth is DIY, so assemble it yourself monophonic synthesizer, and so it comes flat packed, kind of like the wooden pop-out slot together dinosaur figures you might have had as a kid, and you slot the pieces together and push on these electrical connectors, and you end up with a nice sturdy mono synth for £79, $99. And the idea behind it is it's a stripped back, so it's just got the fundamentals that you really need for a decent mono synth at an accessible and affordable price. So, for example, it's got 2 oscillators, and with the spread control they can split into 8. You've got a morphable resonant filter, an LFO with 6 destinations, overdrive, distortion, delay, 16 savable patches. It's got class compliant MIDI USB. You can power it from a battery pack, so it's completely standalone, and loads more. So it basically does everything you would expect a £400 or £500 mono synth to do, and it really has the sonic capabilities of things way out of its price range. So that's what it looks like. Give a little demo over here. So you can play the Craft just by touching these touch pads on the front, and that's assigned to a scale which you can select. You can change almost all the parameters on here. We've also got an accompanying app, which you can see on screen, which gives you access to all the parameters and some more that are only accessible via MIDI-CC, such as your amplitude envelope and filter envelope controls. So you can design your sound on the app, load it onto the Craft or vice versa, save banks of sounds. And part of the benefit of having it really stripped back like we do is that it's much more versatile and moddable and hackable. So first off, if you wanted to print your own 3D case or put your own knob caps on, you can. You could give it some end cheeks. All the pins, all the electrical pins are labelled, so if you wanted to replace a knob with a light sensor or something like that, you could have a go at that. But also, because each one is a class compliant USB MIDI device, and it's its own synthesizer in its own right, if you plug 5 of them in, you can create your own polysynth or multi-timbral synthesizer just by allocating which notes go to which synth and which patch is loaded onto which synth. So here's a quick demo we've got of that feature, which is going to be coming out soon on the update of our app. And so we've got at the moment 5 Craft synths plugged in, all on the same patch, the same sound. And when I press a note on the keyboard, it allocates that note to one of the Crafts, and we've got a 5 voice poly. And so by doing this, we end up with a sound quality, sonic possibilities, richness of sound, a number of voices that you just wouldn't normally be able to get for this price, really. So that's the poly demo. If I switch on, if I press this keyboard, I've got this button on the keyboard, I've got this set up to send a program change message to all of these. And this time, this one is set to a kick drum patch, which is on this octave here. This one's set to a bass line, which is on this octave. And these 3 are set to be a polyphonic sound from there up on the keyboard. So you can see, because it's so stripped back and versatile, you can really kind of make it your own, arrange them the way you want, and you know, the world's your oyster in terms of what you want to do with it. So hopefully that's given you a good little overview of the Craft synth. Yeah, hope you like it.